When the news has you confused and you can't understand what's going on, what the heck? Grab a deck for insight from Banshee and Oberon.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with
Oberon.
Emmy Banshee. Sure, so many people have arrived today. This is crazy.
I guess we need to take off a day or two more often.
Yeah. So Shirley's here now. Is she on the? She's first on the list.
Harvey, I think we remember you now. You attended Banshee's Tarot workshop at Convocation. So yeah, it has been a while.
Yeah, so many people, so little brain cells to remember.
Speak for, oh wait, that's me too.
So we are coming back from a mini vacation.
Hi, Crystal.
And literally, it's been our first vacations since pre-COVID. I mean,
Yeah.
It's been a long time. So we went away to celebrate his birthday.
Thank you, Fiber.
My anniversary, our anniversary, and and we went to Firekeepers Casino Hotel. Well, I thought I'd be lucky, but no. Mr. O had a little bit of luck. He actually
Overall, we were lucky, but then we were not. So it doesn't really even out, but we had
But
fun.
we had fun. That's
Yeah.
what counted. It was great. The accommodations there were fantastic. I mean, we just had a standard room, but oh my gosh,
Thank
so
you, Shirley.
spacious, so comfortable. It was really nice, and the food was great.
Thank you, everybody, for your wishes for
Yep.
the birthday anniversary.
Our
And
44th wedding anniversary.
44, more to go.
And Mr. O is hitting a milestone this year.
I will be turning 70 on Tuesday.
Yeah. So, woohoo.
So I have one cool picture that I did take in the casino because I noticed that I don't do casinos, but they had all these really glitzy games. One was Bela Lugosi Dracula themed, one was Frankenstein. And those were the two that I was the lucky son. I played some other games,
It
but those,
figures.
it figures, right? Creepy old me. So I have a picture of me with the Dracula image behind me. I might post that to the various media eventually.
And for those who are seeing the hat for the first time, again, a big thanks to Fiber Magic for making me a Detroit Lions
Isn't
themed
it beautiful?
witch's hat.
I'm going to be talking to you, Fiber, because this has inspired me to say, I think I
Hmm.
need something new too.
Oh boy, he's gonna talk to you about it. He's got something in mind. But
Yes.
anyway, trying to think, there was something else I had to say, maybe. We're back to our normal schedule. However, I'm going to give you all a heads up right now. We are thinking of taking our Thursday Thanksgiving off this year. We usually do a show on Thanksgiving
And we
Day.
usually have enough people to do it.
Yeah, but we're going to take it off. It's a full day. There's a Lions game. That's important. And we there's dinner and all of that. So we've decided to give ourselves that break. So we will be here next week, next Thursday, but Thanksgiving Thursday we will not. So
Well, okay, so I'll give you the skinny on that, Fiber and Carl. Years ago, I stood up in somebody's wedding and they gave me a gift that had Oberon on a little metal seal on it. It's probably about 2 inches long or so. And the cup, it fell off of the cup, and I don't know where the cup ever went to, but I'd like to maybe use that as the thing on the crochet hat, so it says my name right there, because I'm very humble.
right, it'll be the Oberon hat. So you got to have,
Hi,
what did you
Tom.
say always? You got to have the
The
head
to
to wear
wear
the
the
hat.
hat.
So,
And that seems to take on a new meaning. We're up to 17, so I don't know if we,
well, we're going to cut it with Kara, I think.
yeah.
So, because we got to get the show rolling right now, and we start with a card for the collective.
So that means that I am putting out the sign saying the list is now closed.
I'm gonna,
Everyone here in the chat room will get their happy hour card.
if the, okay. And if I missed anybody's name or Mr. O missed anybody's name, please let us know. But we're cutting the list off as you see it here, and everybody on the list will get a card today.
There's an echo in here.
I'm making it clear. There. All right. And let's see, I got to pin that, don't I? There's that. All right. Well, thanks
I know,
everybody
Judy,
for
it
coming.
doesn't normally happen quite this fast on a
Yeah.
happy hour, but it usually will happen sooner because it's an hour instead of 2 hours, so.
I'm going to assume a lot of people missed us on Thursday, which is nice. And so here we are. And then we have our normal happy hour crowd. Now, just as a reminder, we do a single card message for your week ahead to make you happy in your week ahead. So let's get happy.
A whole lot of tarot is what we'll be bringing.
Come on, get happy.
We'll make you happy.
I'm in my house smock today. Um,
No comments are allowed on that.
it doesn't exactly match the hat. I know, but I love the hat.
You look like a lumberjack.
The Lions have an important game this weekend, so I'm trying to send some mojo their way early.
coffee cup is in the view.
Well, oh, the Jean Dobra?
Yeah, see it over there?
Yeah, okay. That's all
Well, you
right.
should move it
Why? Maybe people want
because
to
I don't
see.
like it there. No, 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 I don't want it in the
Okay.
camera.
Wow. Well, the whole
Okay, you
thing.
can put in the camera if that is your
No, no,
desire.
I'm trying to. There, is that better?
Hi, Siama. We'll get you on the list. Oh, wait, we're
What?
closed.
We're
We're
closed.
closed.
We filled up so
We're
fast,
sorry.
Siamo. We apologize. Did I cut the cards? Now you confused me. Oh, you saw it finally, Judy. You're very, very welcome. Glad you enjoyed
It
that.
says Banshees. That's right.
That's not cool. Well, I like cheese.
Who doesn't?
All right, Mr. O, I just had to do it again because I lost track of what I did. So why don't you grab us a card and let's get the show on the road. Oh,
Alrighty.
look at that. Oh, no, I have a dog-eared card. Hmm, gonna have to see
And
what that is.
our card for the collective is Strength.
Oh, it's death too. Death is dog-eared. Strength. Okay, well, that's a happy card, all right. Um, this week, let's all try to be a little bit more understanding, compassionate to others. You know, strength isn't at its best when it's shown through bullying and forcing people to do things, manipulating people and arguing and trying to be tough. Strength comes from being strong within and compassionate to others, to show some restraint, to know how to apply and when to apply it appropriately, not just to lash out, not just to force your will on others, but to use it in subtle ways that get people to want to work with you,
It's
right?
like about the limits of your heart's ability to express itself in any number of ways, whether good or bad. And so perhaps the idea is to look within for your inner strength, because that is the strongest strength. What are you looking for?
So that.
Uh,
Let's see what Colette Baron Reed has to say about it as well. So, strength is endurance. I can go the distance and know that everything occurs in divine, appropriate timing. I have courage as I manifest miracles. When I allow Spirit to work through me, I am strong enough to move mountains and overcome any obstacle, inside or out. That's really, really nice right there, that last line. But also the idea of courage. You know, strength is about courage, strength is about endurance and perseverance as well. These are the positive attributes of strength that we should exhibit in this week ahead.
Preeti and Siama, we're sorry, but our list filled up incredibly quick and we have closed it. We're not going to be able to give you a card today, so we are sorry about that. We hope to see you again.
Yeah. So, and we will be here Sunday at our normal time for regular questions. So you can come join us for that. And we apologize. I know it doesn't seem happy that we have to say no.
Especially this early. I mean, we closed the list at 9 after or 8 after.
Yeah,
We've never done that before for happy hour, I don't think.
I don't think so.
But everybody just piled in,
And we're happy.
and we're happy. That's right.
All right. So let's move on and get going here. And the list had been posted. So the first person on that list is Shirley. Holy cow, Shirley, you came in first.
Holy horse!
I just want to make sure of that. Yeah, you came in first today. Holy moly. That's no horsing around. Oh, hi, Jebison?
He's on the list.
Oh, you are on the list, Jebison. You will get a card. Oh, I see you. Well, okay. I had my
Fiber says give them our spots because we're going to the run for now.
Oh,
Well, as long as you hang out for a little bit, we could do that, I guess, right?
well, hold up a minute. Are they still here? Siama, are you still here? Preeti, are you still here?
I assume they are.
Um,
We could still pull the card anyway. It doesn't, you know.
well, if they won't see it, they won't know because we told them we weren't doing them. So, Siama and Preeti, if you're here, just let us know right now.
And you will get a reading, but you have to do it right away.
Yeah.
Thank you, Carl and Fiber. That's very sweet.
We'll
We'll see
probably
if
do
it
your
works.
reading anyway, you
Preeti's
guys.
here.
Oh, Preeti's here. Okay.
Okay.
So we will read for
And
Preeti.
they should just go at the end of the list and just
And
omit
Siama's
Fiber and
here.
Carl from where they're at in the list.
Okay, Siama and Preeti. Yeah,
Alrighty,
I'll do
guys.
that. You said to put them in their place? Yeah.
No. I said put them at the end
Oh, okay,
and remove
got it,
Fiber and
got it.
Carl from their place
Got it.
because they were the last two that showed up.
Well, thank you for doing that, Fiber and Carl. We'll catch you next
Appreciate that.
time.
Thank you for your willingness to offer that ascending. Alrighty, let's get this going. Did I do Shirley? No, I didn't. I'm here gabbing away.
Well, we're trying to get this list right, so I'm going to repost the list again. Go ahead.
Shirley, oh, look at that. Queen of Wands. You have the
Nice.
Queen of Wands, a beautiful card. The Queen of Wands says, today and this week, the happy message says, use your vitality, use your literal, force of will that manifests as people friendly, people adjacent, networking, charming, using all of those abilities of your own to really put out your best, do your best. This is a card of high energy. This shows that maybe there's a dynamic going on today, this week, that will get you what you need as long as you're willing to, do everything in the best way possible.
You are going to 100% shine this week, Shirley. Somebody you're going to attract some attention. So especially if you're looking to attract attention to your business or, yourself even, as you apply for jobs, etc. Somebody is going to take some notice here. So I'm hoping this is a positive sign for you. Just keep doing what you're doing. It looks as though somebody is going to catch that spark of yours and want in, right?
Absolutely.
So
And
good
you're
luck
very
with that.
welcome.
Yeah, nice read. Good strong start there. And we are on Jackie.
Jackie.
Hi, Jackie. All right.
Well, we had a little help with that, Judy, but that's what it's like here. Everybody, we all help each other out. You help us out a lot too, by the way. So thank you.
Everybody is so kind and nice here. That's what we like. Our chats are filled with just some of the nicest, conscientious people, and so that's why we love reading for you all. Welcome, Shirley. Good luck. Just
Yeah.
get out there and show them what you got.
Yeah, the Queen of Wands is one of my favorite cards in a way. I mean, I like court cards from the cup suit. I sort of feel they suit my emotional, sentiments, but there's something about the Queen of Wands and that little black cat.
There you go. Ah, well, holy moly, Jackie. Look what you have. Look how
The
bright that is.
sun.
It's blinding. It looks so bright it can barely show up on camera. It's the sun. The sun is here to brighten your week ahead and give you the sense that everything is right in your world, that you'll experience some great joy and happiness this week, whether it's because you've achieved something or whether, for example, if you've been a little bit feeling not yourself, you feel a return, a re-energizing going on, a return of good health if you've been sick. It's just a very, very positive card for the week ahead.
Well, when I look at the sun in this context, I'm thinking there's a great big enlightenment coming to you, Jackie. It may not be like an epiphany you've never realized, but it just may be something that confirms what you're about or what you're doing or what you want to do. A sense of a hidden part of knowledge being revealed or opened up to you. So it's all good. It feels like there could be an emphasis on expanding because, the sun expands outward always, always. So I think there's an indication maybe of some happiness with family or home kind of stuff too, or maybe children even.
Great card. Nice card.
All
Good
right.
luck with that. And here you go. I'll get the list.
Temple of the Dark Twin.
Yes, the Dark Twins. Hi, good to see you here today.
Good to see you.
Right.
You're very welcome, Jackie. And we love you for all the support you give us.
All right. You're welcome, Jackie.
Yeah, Shirley, I hope everything comes out all right. I'm sure you're going to look fabulous.
Fabulous. Yes, people always notice when you get your hair done. Even my little cuts that I get, it's like always people are
All right,
commenting.
Dark Twin, you're kind of in an interesting stance here. You have the Page of Pentacles, and I think the Page of Pentacles says you're going to begin perhaps a new sense of some study or work into mysticism or philosophy. It may not be exactly what you have been doing. It may not be exactly new, but it sort of feels there's an emphasis there. You might want to consider things that are also movement or breath related, is what my feeling is. Something that sort of brings something into you that you have actually been looking for in a way and that you feel will expand you.
Wow, well, the Page of Pentacles is just to me, they show how absolutely grounded they are. It's like to be able to just hold that pose and that balance and soak in the energy of the earth energy, let me put it that way, soak in the earth energy and make things happen, start things, get things started. I think this is a week you might initiate something new, and it will bring some excitement, but also, how to, Dark Twins, how to kind of time things out appropriately. I know right now Mercury is retrograde and it's tricky starting anything new. So you know what you can do right now and what you can't, and how to get this thing off the ground if in a successful way. So I think this is a week for new beginnings of some sort. And it could involve learning, it could be involve that, or it could involve just something that you will take your time to grow it. And that will bring success,
All right.
eventual success. So good luck with that.
Hey, Judy, thanks for sharing that. Yes, the holiday season is coming up, and so there's going to be all kinds of opportunities to spread cheer as well as be helpful to people. It's a wonderful time.
So we are on Namira, and I'll get that, I guess, right? Yep, thank you.
All right. Hey, Namira.
Oh, I see what I did. That's fine. Okay, I get it. I know what I'm doing. It's working.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
I saw
This
that.
sounds familiar. We had it as our card of the day today, but it was reversed. But you have the Knight of Cups upright. Wow. And so, Namira, this is a time to open your heart to others. Open your heart to the idea of giving and receiving love this week in whatever form of love, that is possible for you, with family, friends, if you're in a romantic relationship, shower some love on your partner, shower some love on family, shower some love on friends. Hey, shower some love on some random people. Say thank you. Show some appreciation for people who serve you, whether it's in a restaurant or in some other capacity. Make them their day and make them feel good about themselves.
So it seems like the emphasis is on heartfelt feelings and how we express them. The Knight of Cups represents movement. It could be the traditional physical movement. Hi, I'm coming over here, I'm going over there. But it could also be the movement that's within our hearts and souls, our minds, how we advocate for people, how we send out that feeling of good cheer, how we show people we appreciate them and we love it when we are appreciated in return. So this day sort of has that sense of that flow going on there too, whether it's through a traditional nightly method of locomotion by a horse or whatever it is. It just feels like you are about sending your love and care to the world and also being open to receiving it as well.
And the thing is, when you with no expectations of receiving it in return, shower love on others, you're likely to get it back threefold or more. I think here that,
That's right.
that is the key is let's not expect anything in return. Do this out of the goodness of your heart and watch how good things happen for you. So good luck with that. All right, so we are on Jebison, and it's your shuffle.
You are welcome.
Yeah, you're very welcome. It's a beautiful card. It's beautiful when it's upright, a little shaky when it's reversed, and that was our card for the collective today.
I hope. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Yes.
The snowflake background. Well, we're hoping it doesn't happen too soon here. We already had a little dusting of snow recently, but it's gone now, of course, because the temps warmed up a little bit.
Want to tell everybody about that polar vortex?
I don't know. They're talking about a strange polar vortex situation
Hey.
that's going to cause the central U.S. and to be wetter than normal, possibly a little warmer than normal. But the East Coast, I think, is going to get hit pretty hard with some of the cold, snowy kind of stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if we are too, because the temps have been for the most part, a little bit below average recently. So we'll see how that goes. We're warming up a little bit again, and then we're staying just a little bit below normal, I think, next week.
All right, Jebison, your card is the moon. We had the sun earlier, now we have the moon. Maybe a star will show up later. The moon, Jebison, would seem to indicate that you are kind of dwelling within your intuitive abilities, maybe today or over the course of this week. You're sort of feeling, besides feelings or thoughts that maybe could come true or could give you enlightenment or insight, it's also about the serenity of the emotional feel too. There's a vast, liquidy, enveloping, yet warm and comforting feeling here. And it's sort of feeling like you're immersing yourself in the depths of yourself. And hey, it's just about really serenity and being able to appreciate the mystery of the world and of life.
Well, too, Jebson, if times for you have been a little bit uncertain right now, This is not a time to kind of stay above the situation. This is time to dive in to
Nice.
determine what's going on, what's wrong. Trust your intuition to guide you this week so that you can make appropriate moves and decisions. It's I think the moon gives us an opportunity to really immerse ourselves into what we are facing so that it no longer holds power over us and we know how to react. So consider that this week. Use your powers of intuition to help guide you through anything that seems a little bit wonky. And with Mercury retrograde right now, that could be just about anything, right? So good luck with that.
So there were two games at the casino. One was called the Solar Disc, and one was called the Lunar Disc. And one day Banshee played one of them, and she did pretty well. But then other days it just wasn't so well. You're
Yeah.
welcome, Jefferson.
But we had lots of fun, and I am just surprised Mr. O really got into it there a little bit.
I was
It's not his
there
thing
was
in
nothing
general.
else I could do.
You had books you could read, you could go to the pool, you could go work out. There were things you could do.
Yeah, they had a nice pool and they had a gym and they had some nice restaurants too. And actually, I was thinking everything would be hyped up price wise, but it wasn't. And then I sort of realized, like, oh, it's a casino. They want you to spend your money somewhere else. So they'll give you all these other amenities or make other prices cheaper, in the complex, because they want you to spend that money in the casino. And boy, did we see some people spending money in the casino.
Yeah, we
Oh.
did. Yeah. Oh boy. So it was fun though. It really was. So hey, it just wasn't my lucky time. I told him, wow, you were lucky around your birthday. Maybe we have to do this again around mine.
We'll see.
We'll see. I know. Anyway.
So I'm
All
I'm
right.
looking at some of the winter comments, and I never used to totally dislike winter. I mean, because I've lived with it all my life, but it does seem like the older I get, the cold is a little bit more bothersome, or snow can be inconvenient, driving, so um, I'm kind of there. I like the prettiness of snow. I like the sun shining in snow, like Namira said.
Well, I didn't finish something about the polar vortex, and I want to say that they say it's a very rare event that's going on right now because it's happening earlier than it should, and it's breaking apart, or it's a potential to break in two up in the, North Polish area, and that's what's going to cause the kind of chaos, they're expecting. So it's going to be a cold and possibly a very wet start for some of us this winter, more so than it's been normally.
Boy, I haven't ice skated in decades. And of course, I was never very good at it because I probably should have started earlier. I remember going with our cousins once to ice skate, and they're flipping circles and doing all that stuff. And I'm like, oh, I did learn how to skate a little bit. All right. Who
All
we have?
right, so for Andrea, it's Andrea,
Andrea.
right? Yep. For Andrea, we have the Six of Pentacles, a
Nice.
staple on this show. It comes up quite a lot. And I think it's really to remind us how being, beneficent and generous and kind to others gets paid back. There's reciprocity here. And it comes back to you in maybe unexpected ways. So, you never know. It may come right back from the person involved. What they talk about too is paying it forward. You may just encourage the person that you help out or that you have been kind to out there to pay it forward, to also keep it going. It's like, it reminds me when I think about this card, I think about the beautiful image in the light seers of the Queen of Wands, in that, she's got that spark that lights all those little candles that were surrounding her. And I feel here that your generosity or your kind spirit in this week could be the catalyst for somebody else to pay it forward and keep it going.
Well,
Start a chain reaction.
Andrea, I like this card.
Yeah.
Reciprocity is so important. in our world. And, a lot of times people just have expectations. I'm doing this, you're going to do that. But sometimes there needs to be that factor behind it, that sense of harmony and love of some sort between people, individuals, or between people in situations that they feel drawn, to share or give of themselves. And so, Andrea, what this card really means, I guess, is that if you've been looking for someone to help you with something, it is probably possible, and it would be necessary to help you continue this. And you should try to remember that by maybe paying it forward a little bit or by giving thanks for that help. Likewise, if it's actually the opposite situation, that applies to, be thankful, be kind.
A great card. I love seeing it at happy hour. Is it yours?
Yes, I think it is.
Okay.
All right. No kidding, Ascending. Wow, you sound like one of my cousins.
And speaking of ascending, unless I've made a mistake, you are up.
Oh, I don't think you
I
did.
think I'm okay. I'm trying to do things a little bit differently, and it's so tricky. I could make a fatal error, but
Mm.
it's a little bit more efficient. But I got to be careful. How
So happy hour to you, Ascending Universal Butterfly. Let's see what we got.
Okay, that's right.
Oh,
Yay! Wow, we've got some great cards here so
you have the
far.
Nine of Cups.
Nine
The
of
Nine of Cups is the wish card traditionally in the tarot. It means that if maybe you have been thinking of some kind of wish, something you really would like to manifest in your life, this could be a sign that it is going to happen. But if it's not that, it is talking about something that can bring a lot of joy to you, even if it's just because you enjoy it. Our action of loving or enjoying something just has a feedback loop that brings that warm feeling back to us, magnifies it. And so it's a cycle, it just keeps going outward. Maybe it's in a spiral, but who knows where it really is. It's just about bringing the good news to you and those you care about.
So, such a beautiful card. All that gold, all that glistening gold. It really speaks towards manifestation. Uh, it just speaks towards real happiness at what you've been able to achieve and accomplish. It's as if, you've reached some sort of pinnacle here and it's going to make you very happy. So, whatever you wish for or desire, put in a little effort towards it this week, and you never know. The universe has a way of responding. And I feel here the universe may respond positively and favorably this week if really not just set your sights on something, because that's a big part of it, is to focus on what you want to manifest, but then to truly roll up your sleeves and put a little work out there and just watch magic happen, right?
And I will love to wish you more luck on those irons in the fire, and maybe at some point you'll let us know more about that. It would be great.
So good luck with that.
All right.
Nice card. Beautiful card. The wish card in the tarot, right?
The wish card.
All right.
All right, so we are on Sile.
Sile is
Hi,
up.
Sile. Oh, thank you. Bless you too. Thank you.
Hey, thank our deck. It's been great so far.
And of course, our Unhappy Hour program, which is not live but is a wonderful kind of reading, is actually more like the happy hour than most people know, because we actually try to tell you what's happening and how you can actually make certain situations better. So view that on our YouTube channel too. The last one came out, I think, on Monday or Wednesday. I don't remember.
I think
The Unhappy Hour.
it was Wednesday.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was Wednesday.
All right. We have the Eight of Wands for Sile. Wow, what a action-packed card. This could be a very busy week for you, or a week where you feel very energized and focused. And that combination will serve you well. As you focus all your resources, your attention, your determination, your energy towards something you want to accomplish this week, you can make it happen. Everything is pointing towards or coming from that central point there, that central point of focus. And so you may want to work on something that you're really passionate about, something that you really want to manifest this week, because you're more likely to want to focus there.
In addition to the energy or the speed of this moment or this situation, there's a sense of precision. There's a sense of something that is really planned, not maybe in a, clamped down manner, but just planned in essence to say, this is my focus, this is my intention. And so, with that in mind, this is saying really good things can happen, come to you because of that, because of using your own energy and your own sense of planning, you can focus and achieve goals. So good luck with that. Wands are always about networking, possibly business or enterprise, and growth in friendships.
Yeah, it's really a great card. It's also a great card for, I think you've touched on it, connecting with others. So this might be a week where, your connections with others also, make you feel good, make you feel like really re-energized. Maybe they want your help with something, or maybe it's just so good to see them again. You go out of your way to see them, and it feels good. It brings you some joy, and it also brings you the motivation to get through the week in a positive way. Good luck with that.
All right.
All right.
And we're on Lena.
We are on
Hi,
Lena.
Lena.
Hi, Lena. Trying to get it out there. All right. And I pulled that.
Thank you, Ascending. I thought I did.
Oh, okay.
You're right, you did.
I did. I think I
Because
did.
I did the one before.
Yeah.
It's essential that order is maintained.
Well,
That
as
one.
much as we can remember to, anyway. It's how we train our brain, okay? It's brain entrainment.
Now I'm in trouble.
I think they call it brain entrainment.
All right, Lena, look at that. It's the Queen of Swords. This is a sign saying really some sense of control in your life or a designation towards realizing there are certain things you have to take care of. And so this card presents you as being very thoughtful of the things you need to do. Some of this aligns with the idea of being the king or queen of your own home or life, the idea that there's a responsibility as well as any possible benefits, but you don't get to the benefits without accepting and dealing with the responsibility of making the right decisions, especially if they impact others. We know you're very concerned and caught up with your mother's health. There may be, at some point, certain decisions you'll have to indicate to doctors or people on the health team, things of that sort. But it's all good. It really saying you're being inspired to do that.
This week is a week where you're going to be really at the top of your game mentally, which is great, especially during Mercury retrograde. So no foggy headedness. You'll be able to direct, your attention where it needs to be directed. You'll be able to make decisions that, are good for you. They're sound, well thought out. So don't be afraid to really sit back and strategize and think things through this week. This is a very thinking week for you, and it's a positive one. It will lead to positive developments for you. So use your head and don't be afraid to do so. I mean, Sometimes during Mercury retrograde, things can get a little bit foggy, but it seems like you're rising. She's up there looking, she's rising above things. You are rising above that, and you should be able to overcome any kind of obstacle that comes your way because ideas just come to you. So good luck with that.
Right.
Thank you.
And we're on Mysterious Queen.
And did I not post the list? Doggone it. That was Lena's reading. Okay, Lena, we just did.
You did post it, actually. I see it above that, about
Yeah.
5 or 6 comments above
And
that.
I didn't copy and paste this. See, I have a certain order about doing this, and I failed. But at least I didn't cut anybody off the list. Okay, Mysterious Queen is up now. Lena, we just did your reading. I don't want to confuse you, so. All right. Yeah, duplicate, oopsie.
2 happy hours are better than 1, but we're not doing that.
Well, and we're not going to extend it because Mr. O sometimes has to work on a Saturday. And so, we go into a little overtime when he is not working, but it gets harder when he's working.
And as a
So,
matter of fact, I am working this next Saturday, a week from today.
okay.
I don't remember, but I believe it's in the afternoon, so happy hour, I believe, should be at 10 a.m.
And it's normal time.
Well, we'll indicate if otherwise.
Yeah, I usually try to give an update on my Material Matters show when you tell me.
When we need to.
Oh, well, this is a nice card for
Mysterious.
Mysterious Queen. It's the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups here talks about journeying. Whether this is a journey within that you will be taking, or whether this is a new journey in your life. Maybe it's time to move. You're starting to realize and get a little bit of wanderlust, and it's time for you to move yourself in a new direction. And so, when I say an internal journey, this could be about, changing up your mindsets, changing up your attitude, going in a new direction mentally, spiritually, emotionally. But if it's in the physical realm, it could actually be a move to a new job, something that gives you more challenges in life, maybe to move to a new environment. It's all good. It's forward thinking and it's progress. So you're going to be giving things some deep thought this week about where you want to move on to next.
So it feels like something you're going to feel is beckoning you or making you feel like there's movement for you in another direction. You may be feeling like you're leaving something behind, but you're not totally leaving something behind. It's important to realize that you're taking things with you that are expressed as the images in the figure there, the things that maybe symbolize what's still within you in your heart or your mind or your soul. You just feel like you need to move towards a shore that is warmer, more inviting, or more capable of looking at you as a complete evolving person and realize you need to be there and you need to do what is required of you as a human being there. I know it's getting kind of lofty there, but
Lofty thoughts. It is a lofty card. That's
is.
for sure. She's heading towards a brilliant
Cosmic mission.
She's heading towards a brilliant new sunrise, leaving her footprints along the way. So, the past always informs where you're going, and I think that's really evident here in this card. So, good luck with that.
All right. Cherry blossom.
Yep.
And of course, if you're hanging around to catch the readings, hang around to the very end. We do a reading for each of ourselves, and then we close the show with a namaste blessing.
Yes, Judy, we're getting there. We made great progress. And see, we sort of know roughly how many people we can handle at happy hour. We got a little chatty
Oh.
today, but so that's why we had to close the list. We could have maybe taken one or two more, but it gets it gets tight sometimes. So,
Well, I hear
and
my
we're gonna go
stomach
into
growling too.
overtime anyway.
If I have
Oh
to be
yeah.
honest, I hear my stomach growling too.
Well,
I can't give a good reading if I'm starving. Or can I?
or can he?
All right, cherry blossom. Red light, green light, go! Cherry blossom, the Three of Pentacles says you may find you are empowered to act or collaborate with others. They may actually be collaborating with you on something you're leading the charge on. Either way, it's very collaborative. It's not necessarily like consensus where everybody has to agree to everything and work together that way, but it has those aspects, and those aspects are good. Realizing you can take in other opinions or information and still work with them and come up sort of as a gestalt of what the best way forward is for this project or this thing.
You know, working with people this week is going to go very well for you. I mean, you could go it alone, but the bottom line is working with others could bring about more success. So don't discount asking people for help if you're starting something new. Uh, Working with others congenially in the workplace will bring better results. And you yourself might be in a position to take the lead on something this week, and that could involve other people. And if that's the case, you will really shine here. Your skills, your talents will be really appreciated by others, and vice versa. Never forget the people who may also play a, what I want to say is a supporting role, in achieving, success here. Sometimes we can't do it all alone. We do need to work with others. And especially, if you work a 9 to 5 job, more than likely, a lot of people are in business for themselves, but there are teams that work with you. There may be staff, there may be different people, and working together harmoniously will bring really positive results.
And I think I would like to close and say this is about you working with your honest partners, people you know you can trust, and those know they can trust you, realizing you each have each other's back and work for each other's benefit. Nice.
So good luck with that. All right.
And we're on Harvey.
Yes, Harvey is up.
Hi, Harvey. You're welcome, Cherry.
All right. Just updating my list. All right. See, if I keep my head together enough, Mr. O, doing the list the way I'm doing it is really efficient and it can move things along. But if I don't, it can be disaster. So,
Happy pumpkins. Oh, what's the deck again? It's the Spirit Within?
oh no, this is the Light Seers.
The Light Seers. And it's one we almost always use, I believe. Yeah, we have occasionally, like rarely, used another deck, I think, but this is it.
The Light Seers is just so perfect for this show. But it's really perfect for anything. It's a beautiful deck. It's very evocative, and you can never. Oftentimes, you don't look at the card the same way twice. You're always seeing something new on the card.
And how many decks have we gone through of this?
They're all worn out by now.
Yeah,
this is our third deck.
Yeah.
Because we love this one so much. So.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. Every time I look at it, the same card, I see something different that gives me a different intuitive push.
Well, and Harvey, you've got a very how do I want to say this? A very symbolic laden card here in the Eight of Swords.
Ooh.
This is a really nice version of the Eight of Swords because it speaks of the things that we may allow to hold us ourselves back. And it's not necessarily external things that are holding ourselves back. It's how we approach those external things. Do we approach it out of fear? Do we approach it out of the fact that there's nothing we can do because we're at the mercy of externals? Or do we believe we just don't have the power to move forward? But if you notice this card, she looks perfectly fine. She looks great. But the image she's seeing in the mirror is showing her tied up and trapped and feeling stuck. But that's not the reality here. And so I think you will find this week that that's really not the reality here. And you have more power to change your life and your destiny or your business or whatever it is you're working on than you believe you have. So trust in yourself this week, trust in your power, and realize that these ties that are binding her here, look at that. They're like little threads. They're like little threads that are easily broken if you so choose to do so.
Is it my turn now, Mommy?
Oh, that wasn't very long. I think that was about what I've been doing.
So I don't know if anybody remembers or was ever aware of this, but many decades ago, 3 or 4, there was a wonderful independent comic series called Elf Quest. The characters were awesome, but there was a concept going on about recognition. And in that context, it was about people recognizing their soulmate. I'm just going to suggest that maybe sometimes the recognition is about our true soul.
Oh.
And so you may be looking inside and thinking, you know, there's things that are blocking you, but you are also realizing that moment of recognition that something is illusionary here and that you are actually recognizing the truth beyond that perception, that it is just a perception of yourself that may limit you or may bind you to things you don't really want to be. Like Banshee said, those ties are very loose and you can break them at will. So recognition.
Hey, Libra, we closed our list. We're not able to take you today.
Yeah, we're sorry.
We're sorry. We got filled up so early
We
today.
closed the list that like literally at 10 minutes after we opened because everybody just piled in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
sorry about that.
so we do apologize, but we'll be here tomorrow. But the way things are looking, get here early. Because, people are popping in. All right, and Harvey, oh God, I had a thought and I forgot it. I just wanted to say one more thing about this card. Um, yes, I do have it now. So just this week, really think positive thoughts and affirming thoughts about what you're trying to accomplish, what you're trying to do. The more you go into it with a can-do attitude, the more likely you're going to succeed. Don't believe the negative speak. Think positive. Let the positive speak drown that out.
I like that.
Good luck.
And thank you for your nice words there.
All right, and we are
Best wishes to you.
Judy.
We have a feeling we'll be at Convocation this year, so maybe if you're there, we'll meet up with you.
Yeah, I'm not doing a program there, but we'll be there. So I don't even know what I would miss deadlines for programs, I'm sure. So
They're probably over by now, being
yeah,
November.
so
Maybe
we'll
we
just-
can be invited
it'll
to some
just
panel
be-
discussions.
it'll just be like another vacay.
Yes.
Another vacation. Maybe we should get a hotel room this time.
Well, only if certain matters here are
Yeah,
better, because
see.
we'll need that, really.
That's right.
So,
Okay.
we'll see. What are we talking about? We don't know. Are you going to be there for sure? We kind of dither to the last minute and then we just do it.
But we'll be there one way or another, whether we stay at the hotel or not. We've got 3 cats at home and it's hard to leave them we had our son come in while we were gone for 2 nights at the casino hotel. But it's hard to leave our babies. He would have to run back home and check on them, or we'd have to spend a little time with them. Yeah,
Hi, CJ.
we can't take you today, but glad to see you here. It's a full house today.
Yeah.
Fiber and Carl left and gave two other people their place, and that was really nice. So but we've had to close the list.
So we came back from our little vacation, and the cats were glad to see us, but I was expecting them to be more mopey, and they weren't. So I guess they did okay. They love our son. They've seen our son all their lives. He's 43 now, so they've grown up with him too, and he's grown up with them.
Yeah.
He checked and took good care of them while we were gone these few days.
Oh,
All right,
hey,
Judy.
it's our first repeat card of the day, and it's a good one. It's the Queen of Wands again. We've been talking about the Queen of Wands a bit here. The Queen of Wands. Look at that card, Judy. You know, this is the perfect card for people like ourselves who get out on social media, who aren't afraid to show people who they are, what they do. They're proud about themselves. They want to share with others. They want to provide information to others too. And that's you. You've got that spark in your hand. You've got that light that can light the fire of everybody, you know, that you connect with. And in turn, they may be inspired to light their, you know, to create a spark for themselves and light some fires out there as well.
Judy, this is certainly the card of an influencer like yourself,
Yeah.
somebody who knows how to direct the energy. You
Yeah.
sense it, you feel it, and you know where to put it, how to share it for the good of all. It's just a beautiful card for you, Judy. It has a bright spirit. Whatever you're doing in networking or personal growth or others' growth, it just seems a good sign that this week is going to be very important and worthy for you.
So don't be afraid to get out there and be loud and proud this week. You know, you're bound to attract more attention, and it's all good. It's all good. Love the Queen of Wands. And even if it's not having anything to do with your social media, perhaps it has to do with your social life where you live. You know, this may be a time for you to really get attention from the people you surround yourselves with or the events and places that you go. I know you get into a lot of competitions and things like that. Boy, the Queen of Wands is really about that as well. So
You go,
you
girl.
go. Good luck with that. Nice card. Wow. We've had some great cards today, I have to say.
Well, that's happy hour for you. I
Yeah.
know, Harvey. We hate leaving them alone too for more than a few hours. I thought about them all the time when I was over there. Like,
Oh,
oh, they're sleeping alone on the bed tonight. They're sleeping on the floor, cold and alone. Well, not
oh.
cold, but alone.
Well, I'll tell you, Sonny was all over me this morning. He came up in the bedroom while I
Happy
was sleeping there and
blessings.
he cuddled by my side here, purring and eating and all that stuff. So,
All right. Well, we are making our way through this long list.
yes, we're on Crystal now.
Hi,
I'm
Crystal.
trying to get it out there. Did I repeat it? No, I
Nope.
didn't. Okay. So, let me go back up here.
Yes, because we've already broke our hour, so we are definitely in overtime.
But we've
But
only
we
got
love you, so we're good.
well, we've got 4 readings left and then the readings for
You're
ourselves.
welcome,
You're
Judy.
very welcome, Judy. Didn't I
Hi,
pull
Crystal.
that? I think it's yours.
I thought you did.
Yeah. All right. So, Crystal, let's see what we have for Crystal.
And I do hope everybody smashed the like button.
And tomorrow morning, will before our live show, at 10 a.m. in the morning, will be my Material Matters show. You can come on out and join me in the chat. It's a video presentation, but I'm always live in the chat, and I talk to people. I write up more about the card readings I've done for the astrological signs of the zodiac, and
All 12 of them.
all 12 of them.
Sun, moon, or rising.
And if you can't come to the chat, come and check your reading out later. We will have them time stamped so you can find your sign easily.
I don't think the time stamping works until after the premiere is over.
Ah,
So if you join during the premiere, you can't jump ahead
yeah.
or back to your reading. But after it has premiered, when it's just there as a video, you can definitely hop around.
Yep.
Alrighty. Crystal,
Oh,
we are now challenged.
it's our first spin. But, well, the Eight of Swords is a little bit of a spin, I guess. But there's always a ray of light, even in the darkest cards in the tarot. And I'm not saying this is the uber darkest of cards.
No, it's not.
Basically means is, if you're feeling sad, dejected, or alone right now, things have not been working out for you the way you had hoped, sometimes we fall into a period of feeling lack. And the best way out of that is to think abundant thoughts. And I know, sometimes that sounds very cliche, but there is a real underlying truth there. Because the bottom line is, even at our worst, if we look around us, we can look at some of the things we have in our life to be grateful for. And the more gratitude you feel for the things, for where you are in life and the things that you have been able to do, some of the past experiences that have brought joy into your life, it brings the light back. The light starts to return, and you realize that you will be able to walk through a new door and create a better situation or circumstances for yourself. Be inspired and be what's the word allow yourself to persevere, because you realize all the good things you had before can be had again.
Well, yes, Crystal, it is possible that maybe, you had been feeling alone or isolated in certain ways, maybe feeling like, nobody understood you or you were having a hard time understanding others. But that is passing. Spirit is coming to you in a form of light or inspiration, and it won't hit you directly. You still have to look for it. So, Spirit is saying, look for what it is you want and you will find it. Spirit is saying, you don't have to be isolated. You just need to figure out where you need to be.
Right.
And so, where you may have been wasn't exactly the best for you, but you can clearly go forward, look for that light or whatever that symbol or that sense that can instruct or illuminate you to move further ahead.
Believe that you are worthy of the success in whatever area of your life you feel it may be lacking. Believe that you are worthy of the success you want to achieve.
And all the fives and all the suits represent ideas about energy and energy projection. So in this case, that energy is saying there is an abundance for you because that's the prosperity of Pentacles, but you have to engage in getting there.
That's right. Good luck with that. Good luck with that this week. And we have Kara.
Hey, Kara,
Kara.
what's shaking?
Right.
For you. You're welcome, Crystal. I hope that meant something good for you. LOL, indeed.
You are welcome. Okay. Well, it's just now we're getting in repeat cycle. But it had to happen.
That's
And
what happens after 15 some readings.
the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles upright.
Caring is caring.
Well, because this is a material kind of card, I really like the fact that it emphasizes the hands, giving and receiving, giving and receiving. And I think here, actually, I did that backwards. It's giving and receiving, right? The dominant hand. But at any rate, This is a card of an energy flow this week as well, Kara. Whether it is whether it's a physical manifestation or it's just energy within you, all is kind of balancing out this week. All is kind of evening out. I feel here that what you put out this week, you're going to get back. So you want to put out good things this week because you'll get them back, right?
Kara, I'm having an intuitive sense with this card that maybe this is a week or a time where you might find that there is an exchange between yourself and others that is about material benefit. Maybe there's some other things that go along with it. So I don't know if that's really possible. I know, you have dealings with other family members about some of that stuff. I get the feeling like you may have this opportunity to interchange actual material resources between yourself and others. And it's all for the good, of course. I just sort of feel like you're going to feel really good about that because you realize that you're doing good for others you do care about, but also you're receiving that feedback of love from knowing you did the right thing.
So good luck
Good luck,
with
Carol.
that.
And you'll have to let us know if I was right at all, like if the check is in the mail, so to speak.
Good luck with that. All right, we are on Siama.
Siama, that means we're at the end of the list because you got graced in. So that's very cool.
And Preethi's
Thanks,
after.
Kara. Just curious. I do get that intuitive feeling sometimes.
I like that card so much, and I like the way it's portrayed there, like I said. And also the fact that there's that infinity loop. It's
I
kind
like
of
that.
like
Yep.
between the hands. It can just be a never ending cycle of flow. And I really feel this week, if you go with the flow, Kara, things will be working out really well for you. Ooh,
Siama.
no spin here.
No spin here. You are the magician. This is a week that finds you really very capable, very much in charge of the things you need to be in charge of. If this is about an act of manifestation or creativity of some sort, the feeling that, you are now poised to make the magic happen that you've been, kind of garnering and pulling that energy together. Now is that moment where all the pieces may seem to be in place and your will can be done.
It does seem like this is a real good week for you to apply yourself, apply all the things at your disposal to manifest something you really desire, Siama. I think here that this is a time to just not sit and rest on your laurels, not sit and rest on, your magic. Let it out, let it out to try to bring something to you that you really want in your life. This card, the universe is saying you're ready. You're basically ready. All you need to do is really apply your will and, roll up your sleeves and put in a little effort, and magic will happen. Magic will happen. It's kind of like, I also love this card because it is kind of, I think, like a figure eight. You can't
Yes, it
totally,
is.
and it's really showing that whole idea of as above, so below.
In the traditional, and I mean like the Italian tarots from a couple centuries ago, the magician was called the juggler, and there often was some sort of infinity eight sign over their head or somewhere in the background. So nice.
Great card. So go ahead and manifest your destiny. I love it. I know it's only for a week, so, but I mean, you
After that,
never know what can happen. If the timing is right, the timing is right. It plays out. And if nothing else, some of this energy that we're talking about
thanks,
for all
Judy.
of you today may take a little longer to play out, but you will see some signs this week. All right. We're on Preeti, the last read.
Hey, Preeti.
Oopsie.
And like Banshee mentioned earlier, don't forget, we are back tomorrow for our regular live stream from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's a live stream where we can take a few more uh, viewers, perhaps, it depends. But we are here for answering your actual questions. So check that out tomorrow from 2 to 4 p.m. We'll do our best to make you satisfied.
Oh, Preeti has a 5 too. It's a 5 of Wands.
Energy.
A lot of energy in working with others in some way or communicating with others. Uh, this is a time to engage. I mean, this is a time to engage, whether it's with others or whether it's with something that you want to work on. Um, accept challenges this week. Go for, accept challenges and realize that you have the fire here to put, to make it happen and to overcome them. Ideas will be flowing, and especially if you're networking with others. A lot of people will have ideas to share. It'll be very growthful experience for you. But even if there aren't others involved, this energy works for you in that you will be able to come up with a lot of different ways of navigating situations that you face this week.
Well, it could be about, physical collaborations and networking with people, but it could also be about the kind of collaborations that come with aspects of yourself. If you look at the card, all the figures look like duplicates of each other, but one of them holds the torch and seems to be lighting the way for the others to hopefully follow. So perhaps the idea could be that collaborations or working out with aspects of yourself or situations in your life that you are trying to focus energy for and create, actual manifestations. I know that word is used a lot. This is a good sign for that, Preeti. This is saying really you are able to lead the way, whether it is with human comrades or whether it's things around you in your own personal life. You have the strength and vigor to really press forward to accomplish goals.
So that's great. Good luck with this. And Mr. O will shuffle for me now.
All right, so we are at the final leg. We're going to do a reading for each other, and we hope everybody stays for that, as well as the Namaste blessing we will give.
And I'll be
You're
shuffling.
welcome, Preeti. Best wishes.
You're welcome, Preeti. Glad we could fit you in.
Yeah,
Thank Fiber and
I like
Carl
what Judy said, that we saved the day even though the list was closed.
Fiber and Carl saved the day.
That's really who
I
did
think
it.
that's what she meant. So, yep.
Well, she says, even closed the list, Banshee and Oberon
Oh,
saved the day.
well, okay, but it's really Fiber and Carl. Their generosity.
All right, well, okay, Banshee, you have the King.
Well, why didn't I get that while we were gambling?
You were not meant to.
Oh.
So, Banshee, maybe this means we should have taken our vacation this week.
Let's go back. No.
Sorry, we're going to be off for another day or two.
No.
But
Maybe it means I have to manage my money now.
Yeah, I think so, eh?
Because
But no, maybe, the experiences of the last week have made you realize, of course, that, having a sense of control or direction over the financial resources of your life is important. And it's not just financial, it could be material resources too. We are faced up with realizing that we have to do significant work around this house due to things, falling apart over time, etc. Things have to be repaired, refurbished, cleaned up, whatever it is. This could be a card of you saying,
oh, the organization.
we're taking that all in. We're realizing, we have a lot of work to do on the home front.
Well, it's my card. I at least realize that. Let's see what you realize now.
The Fool. And it will be reversed for some reason.
Now. But I like you interjecting the we in there. Because you will be a part of my master plans.
Oh, no.
Yeah. All right.
Here we go.
Well, isn't he always wanting to be starting something? It's the Ace of Wands.
He's starting something. Want to be starting something.
And the Ace
Gotta
of
be
Wands
starting
is
something.
definitely about starting something, business wise or goal wise or dream wise. There's a fire burning inside that brain of yours, Mr. O.
There's a
Under
fire.
that
There's a
hat.
fire.
Under that hat of yours, the fire is burning, and it's saying it's time to initiate something you've been thinking about. It's not a time to keep it in there any longer. I think that sweat that's coming off of her, or even if it's a tear a little bit, is because it's too much pressure keeping that inside. It's time to let it out. It's time to create something new and go for it.
Yes, something new is beginning, and you have yet to know what it is.
Oh, no.
But I
Yeah,
don't either.
that's the problem.
But I don't either.
Well, good luck with that either way, Mr. O.
All
It's
right.
time for the Namaste Blessings. Do you want to shuffle first while I make a few comments here? I just want to thank everybody. This has been a fantastic show. Um, we were so impressed that everybody showed up. I mean, showed up big time today, and we appreciate you all.
All right. I want you to close your eyes and grab
Oh,
one.
I'm going to pick this time. Okay, I thought we were both going to shuffle, but that's fine.
Oh,
I
then
shuffled a little bit already, so
okay.
I'm fine with that. I think I want something here. I'm trying to get it. Ah, I know I've had this one before, and actually the card
It's
shows,
sideways, right?
yes, it's sideways. So beautiful card. Um, And it doesn't look like the fall winter a lot of us are experiencing, but hey, on some parts of the world it's not fall and winter, right? So, looks like cherry blossoms to me. And it is called a blessed season. And it says, each season of your life is a gathering of precious moments. Each one has its purpose, unique beauty, challenges, and blessings. Everything is always unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. All is blessed and forever blessed. So I think we have to remember here there's a time and season, right? As the song goes, for everything. As the psalm goes, it's a song and a psalm. There's a time for everything. And that every season brings its own blessings. And, when you work with the natural energies, when you work with nature, when you see the magic of the world sprouting and dying, decaying, and coming back to life around you, you realize how blessed we truly are.
I saw a meme earlier today. Excuse me. Tickle. And it basically said, when everything else is gone, nature will still be here. And that's that sense of renewal, that nothing can really conquer nature. It will always come back.
Yes, I agree. And
I'm choking.
yes, before Mr. O chokes to death, I guess we're going to close the show and thank everybody. Namaste, everybody. Have a wonderful, happy week ahead. And hope to see you tomorrow at our live show or maybe chatting with me at the happy hour. I mean, at the happy hour, at my Material Matters show. And whatever the case, we hope to see you all again soon.
Thanks for coming today.
Bye for now.
Bye bye.